I was the factory owner's daughter. When I was 10, my dad handpicked 4 bright, promising boys from his scholarship program to be my, well, future husbands. I guess you could call them that. Now, here he was, on his deathbed, asking me which one I wanted to choose as my husband. After agonizing over it, I picked Adam Cooper, the one I got along with best. I thought we'd spend the rest of our lives together. But only 6 months into being with Adam, I was constantly sick, always catching something. Meanwhile, my cousin, Lily Davis, who was staying with us, just kept looking healthier and healthier. Then, everything started going wrong. I failed the first national college entrance exam, even though I'd spent a year preparing. Lily, who always got terrible grades, somehow got into the best university in the state with Adam. I was stuck at the factory, miserable. A year later, I was hit by a car and died instantly. My soul just wouldn't fade away. I watched Lily and Adam pull a creepy doll tied with red string out from under my pillow. They were laughing like lunatics next to my bed. Lily, you're a genius. Finding that destiny-swapping doll worked perfectly, swapping your life with mine. Now that short-lived bitch is finally dead, and all the Lynn family's wealth is ours. I couldn't believe it. My sweet, gentle cousin and childhood sweetheart had teamed up to kill me. Then I woke up. I was back to the day my dad asked me to choose my husband. I grabbed the doll from under the pillow and chucked it right into the chicken coop. If Lily loved swapping fates so much, I'd let her have her fill this time. Stella, I don't think I have much longer. Pick one of these boys to be your husband. That way, I can rest in peace when I close my eyes. I stared blankly at my dad, finally snapping back to reality. I'd been given a second chance. I'd been reborn on the day I chose my future husband. Seeing my dad's frail face, I almost burst into tears. In my past life, my dad started getting better after I got engaged to Adam. But soon after we were together, I started getting sick all the time, even though I'd always been healthy. Dad traveled to every city, desperately trying to find a cure. He ended up dying in a car accident from being overworked. I bit my lip, tasting blood. I looked up at Dad. Dad, I choose Charles Foster. Charles was the poorest of the 4, but he was also the only one who genuinely cared about me. After I died in my last life, he was the only one who investigated my death. The night he found out the truth, Adam and Lily burned him alive in his house. Since fate had given me a second chance, I wouldn't let the people I loved and who loved me be harmed again. Dad hesitated. Stella, are you sure? Weren't you always stuck to Adam like glue? Didn't you fill your notebooks with his name? Marriage isn't a game. If you don't think Adam is as good as Charles, I can use some of my assets to help Adam start a business. Eyes welled up with tears. Whether in my past or present life, Dad always treated these boys, who weren't even related to him, as his own sons. But in the end, he got such a tragic ending. I was so stupid before, mistaking dependency for love. Now I understand that Charles is the one who truly makes my heart flutter. Dad sighed. As long as you're happy. Charles is down to earth and hardworking. I can rest assured if you're with him. I wiped away my tears. As soon as I left Dad's office, I saw Charles and the other 3 future husbands walking towards me. Cole Davis leered at me. Stella, did the factory owner make you pick your future husband from the 4 of us today? Who did you end up choosing? I glanced at Adam. He frowned almost imperceptibly. Sean Wilson chuckled, looking down at me. Who else would you choose? Stella is always chasing Adam. She's definitely going to seize this opportunity to tie him to her forever. Adam's face was cold, his gaze filled with resentment. I turned to look at Charles, who was standing at the edge. I swallowed back what I wanted to say. I couldn't let Adam off so easily. I cleared my throat, glancing at Charles. We're having an engagement party after the college entrance exams. You'll find out then. I started walking toward the workshop. I turned and bumped into someone rushing by. Lily stumbled back, her knee hitting the rusty iron shelf with a whimper. Before I could react, Lily was apologizing to me nonstop. I'm sorry, Stella. It was an accident. Please don't kick me out of the house. I frowned. Lily was the same as she was in my past life. Always so pitiful, always apologizing with tears.